I sometimes get those feelings like I'm still in carbonation. Like it's still that effect on my body. Like I don't let me explain it like this. I don't know if you've ever been asleep before and then somebody like scares you out of your sleep or something like that.
Mhm.
That's what I feel. It feels like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're sleeping or you're about to go to sleep and then somebody scares you up out of that, you're gonna be afraid to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. It feels like that. But it's not to the point where I'm dysfunctional and I don't want to eat and stuff like that. I'm still taking care of my daily chores and like everything that I need to take care of. I'm just really feeling that emotional toll that was once on me that I was ignoring for so long.
Okay, that makes sense. And far as it took you 5 years to leave, and I know there's still women over there. I don't know if
You
you're
said
the,
you said it took me 5 years.
or it took you. How long did it take you to finally leave this last time? Do you say like you were completely over it?
Yes, 3 years.
Okay, so it took you 3 years, and I know the other ladies are still there. Do you think they will ever wake up and be as strong as you to leave the situation?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Hello.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying,
Hold on,
quite
wait. I want her to finish her thought before I pass the mic. Unless it's something regarding to what she just said.
no, I was saying quite naturally you're gonna feel some conflicted feelings because this is really so still is really still fresh. And on gloomy days you're gonna have mood like any ordinary person. Everybody ain't happy go lucky every day. And some days are better than the rest. And it's time that you deflect and you reflect and you think about it. But where I don't want you to go into a dark place where you can't get out of, and being self-expressive, that relieves a whole lot of, it's the rejuvenation. And everybody saying, why you keep on talking about them? Why you on the panel? Why you keep talking about them? Because they're therapeutic. If you hold that in, that's when you get depressed, you crying, you rocking your baby because you can't express yourself. I don't care how you gotta say it. A real woman should know. Anytime you leave somebody, good, bad, or indifferent, used to be ex and all that, you're gonna have conflicted feelings about them, especially if you done bear the seed with them. But that don't mean you still care for them. You can be sad and depressed looking at your baby. Like, I
Yeah,
mean, God,
that's something I go through.
yeah,
That's something I go through. I really do. I'm not gonna go flex. Like when I look at Eliana, I'm
yeah.
constantly reminded. So I'm like, I go through those emotions as well of just being reminded. You know what I'm saying? And I just be like, wow, like I've cried. I'm talking about tears that were just coming out of my eyes, like just coming out, coming out, coming out. And I couldn't even stop them, even if I tried. Like even if
But
I tried. You know what
but
I'm
you,
saying? I've
it
had those days.
it should be happy tears at this point because you removed her out of that toxic situation.
That's what it was just like. I was so thankful that like I was there for her because I know that if I'm not there for her, no one will be. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, like in a true sense, like because I'm her mother, I gave birth to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Type of I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, wow, like it made me think about other times when I was there with her where I had to purge that energy and I just was crying and crying and crying it out.
I'm just saying, if they really followed you and really know your story, I'm thinking about the time when you had your baby swinging on him in the hotel, screaming out the window, "Help! Help!" You know what I mean? You had your baby by the neck and you would not let her. You was fighting for y'all life, basically.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
wasn't settling for less, and you ain't sit down and be no punk. But God has bring you this far to leave you, Velvet. I just want to say, I love you.
I
I'm
appreciate
still here,
it.
and this is coins, girl. And you spend your check just like the rest of them. Talking about why you on Bigo? To get my check, I pay for the Pay for my pain. Shoot. Yes, ma'am. So with that being said, I'm a gift and drop out.
I appreciate you, JK. If you don't have anything else, I would like to replace you with somebody in the queue. Perfectly flawed. How are you?
Grand Grand's add Grand Grand.
All right,
I'm
let
I
me.
only
gonna
had
go
one more
ahead.
question.
Grand Grand's not in the queue
Go
anymore.
ahead,
I told her to
JK.
get back on the queue.
Okay, wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to.
I
I can.
got you.
JK, you said you had another question. Go ahead before I speak.
The only question else I have is I'm not like really for sure. I know Malia left, but I don't know if she still have contacts with him, but she's not like there over there with them. Do you think that in some point of time that she will wake up, or if she reached out to you, will you be like willing to talk to her?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in touch with her sisters. I talked to her sisters on numerous occasions. I haven't talked to them since after she got into the hospital. I knew that their family was dealing with a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't pressure to be in their life and everything like that. But I did tell her sister the last time I talked to them that if she ever needed me, that I'm available. I follow her, and everything like that. I did want to go see Malia in the hospital, but Malia, you know,
Mm.
said that she didn't want any visitors. She didn't want nobody to talk to her. She didn't wasn't talking to nobody but Nature Boy. You know what I'm saying? And so I can't interfere as much as I only can. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I back at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? But whenever she ready, I'm here. Is what it yeah.
Okay, that was my only question. 'Cause I know like just the circumstances. I didn't know if you'll be open to that. That's very big of you. So that was my only question. Thank you.
Wow, this lady Sunflower, she said Malia is my victim and the women that's with Nature Boy. That shit is crazy as the fuck.
Yeah.
Hey,
Girl,
Alice.
So, Velvet, I wanted to tell you, I've been watching since I guess like 2 weeks before your parents came to Mexico, and I've been praying for you ever since. And I listen to people try to bash you or say, you're not a victim. They don't understand what it's like to have to quiet your voice when you're used to being able to express yourself. I'm very proud of the way you experienced what you experienced to make sure that you were doing the right thing for your child. We've all been guilty of a relationship where we knew the guy may not have been perfect for us, and we still went back, but it wasn't online. So I don't blame you for anything you did because you and your baby are safe now. I'm very excited that you have your entire team of your family and everybody around you. So when people are saying, "Oh, well, what are you doing for your mental health?" You have an entire family that understands the importance of mental health and all of that. So I'm sure that you're getting the help that you need. And when you come on and you're sharing your story, you're helping so many young ladies that thank you. You're helping so many young ladies that don't know what to do in their situation or don't think that they can get out of that situation because they're so busy listening to the man that's in their ear telling them they're not worth nothing, nobody loves them but them, and all of those things. So I appreciate the work you're doing in front of us, and I appreciate the work you're doing behind the scenes because when people are saying, "Oh, why don't you just report it?" Are you kidding me? I mean, of course, you're going to do what you need to do to protect you and your child. So you don't have to tell everybody the moves you're making. The right hand doesn't need to know what the left hand is doing. Your dad told us a long time ago. He got on one of those lives and he said, "Velvet is strong."
on social media, like I don't know why
Yeah,
they ask me, like what you asking me that for? Like
because
if
they're
I'm on
special.
social media, like do it look like I'm like do I look serious? Like you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
No, but your dad told us a long time ago. He said, Velvet is strong. I don't care what's going on. My baby is strong and she is going to get out of that. And I've been praying for that ever since. So I just, I love that you're doing your work. You're doing the inside work to create the life that you want. And I'm so proud of you. And I
I,
try to support you anytime I can. I love you. I love your family. And I'm just so happy for you. I'm going to go ahead and drop off. I didn't have any questions because I've been watching the whole thing unfold, but I have been praying for you, and I'm so proud of you. I am, and I'm so grateful that you still have those loving arms to lean on when you need to.
I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you.
Hey,
I love
I
Mama,
want
you, Sam.
I'm gonna
but I
say to
want to
you.
I want to say something before somebody else speaks because that was very moving. That moved me, just what you just said. When I was with boy, I literally felt like I was in a war for my own mind. Like I was literally in a war with myself because I was challenging my own mental strength. You see what I'm saying? You know, he's not just a physical abuser, he's a mental abuser, a spiritual abuser. Do you understand? That's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? And because I didn't grow up with a lot of the details of the information that he's portraying to teach everyone online, I didn't know that much. You know, that's another thing that made me fall victim to the circumstance or subject myself to his circumstance because I didn't know that much. You know, and I thought that he knew everything. I thought that he was so smart, the shit that he was telling me, because that's some smart shit smart people know. You know what I'm saying? The only difference was later down the line, I started really figuring out his ways. Like I learned his manipulation tactics. I caught on to him. I was able to tell him about him. You know what I'm saying? I was even able to manipulate him to a certain degree for me to be able to retrieve my documents and escape as many times as I did after I left. You know, and right now I'm so mentally strong. I honestly feel like can't nothing fuck with me other than what I allowed to fuck with me because everything is mental. I understand that this is a mental plane of existence and we go through certain experiences that either make us or break us. It's how we deal with it and it's how we respond to life.
Hey, mamas, I gotta say something to you, baby girl. I went through that. I didn't go through the things you went through, but I got some things on. You wake up out your sleep, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna hit you. But let me tell you something. The more you
Mhm.
own, the more you just stay by yourself, and you gonna get through. What you do is, I'll tell you, is one pastor I listen to. Crack open the Bible. That's gonna always protect you. That's gonna get your mindset on the way that's gonna. God gonna make sure you got it right. You understand what I'm saying? And the people in the comments, if you haven't walked them shoes she's in, if you haven't lived that life, stay the fuck off her ass because at the end of the day, that's her. She's a grown woman.
Yeah.
Leave her the fuck alone. You don't like what the fuck I'm saying? I don't mind pulling the fuck up. This woman went through hell and high waters. If you don't get up here, speak knowledge, speak support, she needs that. She went through hell and high waters. She not coming up here for no clout. She not coming. She come here telling what's really good. I've been watching Little Mamas for a minute. I've been waiting to talk to Little Mamas. I've been waiting for you to get from that nigga right there. And he's from New York too. I don't like a Harlem motherfucker. Cause they killed my brother in Harlem. You
Y'all
understand what
please
I'm saying?
check y'all bags. When those blue bags come on the screen, you have to tap it.
Oh, girl, I'm in the car.
Hey,
You know what I'm
please.
saying?
Now
You
try
just
it. Now try it.
you just start off on crack open that Bible. You know a good pastor,
Yo,
Jamila.
I've been reading the Bible. OMG. I've been reading the Bible. That's so crazy. That's so
Stay
crazy.
on that. Stay on that because I had to, my family treated me like junk, okay? So when I got my I was just like you, baby girl. I planned the dumbest. And I watched everything and I got on my own. I was gonna be this, that, and the third. And I had to do a 360 on them niggas real quick because they thought I was a dumb chick. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's what they thought. They thought you was the strong one. You wasn't one that gonna sit there and take it for many months and many years. You found one way to get out. And I think God, you got out of there, girl. I've been watching you for a minute. I've been dying to talk to you, girl, because
It's,
I see that he was hurt. I see that he's a manipulator, abuser, a user, just to trap a woman and keep around. He don't need no damn woman. I hope all them come like you and get some sense in their damn brains, even down to them skinny ass men looking stupid. Whoever looks at Nation Boy is a dumb as fuck.
that's an actual fact. But look, Grand, you can come back in the room. You can come back in the room, Grand, in the queue, so I could put you in the room.
I just
If
hate
you,
that people in the comments want to sit down and degrade this girl. And it's in the third. At that time frame that she was up there, she ain't know what the hell was going on. She new to the shit. But then she got hipped onto it. You know what I'm saying? The way the age of child is upon these comments, y'all sound like little ass kids. If you gonna get on her panel, support her, and give how much knowledge you that the things that you know. Not the shit you want to make yourself look good and get beans. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
I'm,
just appreciate all my supporters that are in the room who supported me because that's the ones who've been down for me. Like everybody who's commentating and have something to say outside of the growth, the healing process. You know, I don't even give energy to it because I'm tired of giving my energy to negative shit. I'm tired of giving my energy to demons. I'm tired of giving my energy to vampires. I'm tired. I'm taking all my power back and I'm gonna give it to people who actually deserve it. The people who in my life right now. Everybody who you see three in everybody above 5 foot and three, everybody, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate these people, you know, in my life. These are my top supporters. You know what I'm saying? They call me every day like, yo, you good, like got a direct connection with me. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate those people that's in my life as my backbone support into my future. And I appreciate the branches in my life that's 6, 7, and 8. And everybody in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Y'all actually help my flowers blossom. You know what I'm saying? Without y'all, I wouldn't be able to even push forward because when somebody don't have support, like it could wear and tear on them. It's easier for somebody to go in their have a smoother healing journey and than to be supported rather than not be supported and it be a harsh, bumpy, bruisey type of, healing
right.
process. And I know a lot of people like that. I know some people that never healed from the stuff that they went through in their life, to the point where they've passed those things down to their children. I don't want to pass this down to Eliana. I don't want her to ever even know that this type of behavior exists. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I never
Exactly.
even wanted her to know what depression is, sadness is, anxiety is. I never wanted my child to know none of those emotions
Right.
until she got to an age where she caused some shit for that feeling to happen or occur in her life because of her own decision making. You feel me?
But, let me tell you something. I bet you he won't come to New York with that shit though, because we would trash his ass out here. I bet you he won't come to New York with it. Let him come out here and get his strong ones out here. Yeah.
What's up, Glossy? What's
In
up,
there.
Glossy?
Hey, Velvet.
I
So
want to hear you have something to say. Was that wait?
wait,
That was Beauty
hold on.
talking.
Wait,
Black
wait,
Beauty 24
wait. One
talking.
second, Velvet. Number 8, you gotta cam up because you on that black screen.
I'm outside. I'm
Oh,
walking
you
in the dark.
Yeah,
See?
I saw her. I saw her. She was
Yeah, I'm
okay?
outside.
I
Okay,
was
go ahead.
watching her.
Okay.
I just had two things to say. First, I want to say, Tori, like, girl, like, I just love you. I don't think you know. And I think your child is so beautiful. I think your baby girl is so beautiful. And,
Thank you.
you know, ever since I've seen you kind of separate yourself from Coordination, like, I resonate with your spirit so much. So I just want you to know that you standing up for yourself and you continuously, making sure that you're protective of your child, all that was just very inspirational to watch. So I just wanted to say that. Secondly, um,
Somebody have a again, y'all mute y'all mics who aren't speaking because
Girl, you gotta get out.
it's an echo.
Why you gotta treat your mama like that? But why you gotta treat your mama like that for? Whatever.
and I had a question for Velvet
Could
as
you mute
well.
your mic, please?
What's up?
Okay,
Who is talking? Glossy Flossy?
yeah, I'm talking right now.
Okay, yeah, what's up?
Okay, so I had a question about like somebody came up here earlier and they asked if you were okay with reporting things to the police. Like, why did you hang up on her, or why do you like shy away from that question?
Hold on. See, it's still number 7. Black Beauty
Black
30.
Beauty, please mute your mic.
Okay, I'm a Black Beauty. It was good talking to you. I'm gonna drop you out the queue so that I can add somebody else in, right?
All right.
Because everybody
All
to get a
right.
chance. I appreciate you. Let me follow you right quick before you drop out. I
Let me
All right.
appreciate you.
I got you.
All right. All right, let me add somebody in right quick. I'm gonna add B Mary in number 7 right quick. Glossy Flossy. Does anybody in the queue want to answer that question? My family. Do y'all want to answer her question for me or? cause I don't really have enough.
I don't be
What
in
was
here,
her question?
but
She keep
what I asked was,
she asking about Go ahead, ask your question
Why
again.
does why does Velvet shy away from answering the going to the authorities? She has answered that question
Yeah.
multiple.
Several times.
she
She has
sees
answered the question multiple times.
Pops
And
and
she and if she did, if
that
what
question.
she wants to, she can't divulge a lot of stuff on social media. She said that earlier.
Okay,
Right.
I didn't really get that part. Well, I don't really have much to say. I just called to say what's up, and I'm glad that you're speaking out against this because this person is so fucking demonic. I don't even. I just it's so stressful to watch. Like I think there's just so many people on the internet that are so against this guy that are just waiting for the day to stop. So I'm glad that you're speaking out, Tori. You've been my girl. I know we're not really supposed to be stigmatizing nobody from Carbonation, but Tori, you've been my fave. So that's all I gotta say. And adios. Peace.
I appreciate you, Glossy.
Thank you.
Right, Miss Bottom.
Hey, hey
What's
Tina.
up,
Hey
Virgo
Tori.
God Fold? What's up?
I had to unmute. I just tapped in, wanted to piggyback and just give you kudos. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Hey,
you.
Val.
Okay. Just wanted to just say you doing damn good. Don't let nobody discourage you. I've been messaging you since before you left, and I'm just proud of you. Like I messaged you before, I'm 37. I was in a 10-year narcissistic relationship. So don't let none of these stupid ass people get on here and try to tell you what you shoulda, woulda, coulda done. Everybody do things on their own timing. I'm 37. It took me 10 years to walk away from something that you was going through. I was isolated from my family. I have a child. My baby is 7 years old, and this man, I haven't been with this man, and this man still to this day does stuff to try to harass me, to make me look bad. He gets people to talk about me. All that's a part of the lesson, baby. You are beautiful. You don't owe nobody shit. Whatever you get on here and you tell them, that's good enough. They can take it or they can get the hell on. We don't care. Like, nobody, I get tired of seeing the people trying to find something wrong and try to find a way to blame you. And it's pissing me off because it reminds me of my own situation. You what, 24, girl? You did damn good. It took my dumb ass I'm damn near 40. And look what the hell I was going through. So you got it. All us women done been with some man where we let them control us some type of way.
For
So all
real.
these fake, lying, goody two shoes sitting up here front. We all had that one man we was stupid for. Believe it. You know what I'm saying? Some of us just dealt with narcissists in a different way and they don't understand the psychological, terms behind how these people move and how they do things and how they isolate you. So you doing good. I got you and baby Ellie.
I appreciate you. Someone of great import in regards to that statement. Someone great told me that someone very dear to me and great told me that most of the people who are trying to find something to be wrong is backed by envy, is backed by straight envy. You know, because they might have had missed their opportunity from making the right decision when they were supposed to, but
Yep.
they didn't. And I appreciate somebody like you who went through it for so long to even just come out of your situation and see another young woman going through it and give her that big ups that you want should have had when you was 24. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Or however when you were in that situation. That takes a very courageous person because you went through it and you watching another woman go through it and you helping healing her on her journey, clapping her. I posted a thing on my story. I was like, if the people in your life not clapping for you on your way up, get a new circle.
Yep.
'Cause it talk about you, and I appreciate you, Virgo. Guys, let me go ahead and follow you.
For real.
Uh,
Yep, and just wanted to send you love, and I love Pops and Tina too. Like I've been on y'all my family too, my New Orleans people. So I got your back. And Tori, I love you too. I've been thought you was strong. I was waiting for you to beat somebody ass over there. Like,
no, for
That's my
real.
South North. Can't do that.
so just sending you love too, y'all.
Be nobody has.
I'll do it for y'all, but y'all have a good night. I'm gonna calm down and y'all let somebody else in. Love y'all.
And you
I love
bet.
you too, Virgo guy.
Bye.
I
Val, I'm gonna
appreciate.
drop down so Sky can get up. All right.
You say what, Tina?
I'm gonna drop down so Sky can come up.
Okay, okay. All right. Who is next? Be Mary. Hey, Be Mary.
Hey, I've been watching your broadcast for about a week,
Marie. I appreciate you.
and Now, my question, I mean, I have like a legitimate question here. I am
Oh,
currently
wait.
going.
It sound like. Hold on, wait. Okay, never mind. Ellie, she keeps slamming the door back and forth, and I'm using the blender. But anyway, I appreciate you. What was your question? Started from the beginning.
I'm currently going through something a similar situation. Well, he's he's mentally abusive, and it's like he holds certain stuff over my head. The main thing is my daughter is what he holds over my head, and I don't know what to do to get out.
Which? Oh, wait, you gotta give me some more detail. You gotta tell me like certain things he do. Like, what is he like? Is he holding you hostage? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give
And
me more
so
detail. I don't know.
if I try to leave, is you can leave, but the baby can't go with you.
Ooh, it's that one. Oh shit. All right. Let me think. All right, I was in a situation like that with Eliana multiple times. This boy told me I couldn't fucking leave, and the baby couldn't go. So,
Velvet. 1 second, 1 second. Kiss, can you mute your phone, please?
Eliana, stop it. You know better. Stop doing that.
Number 6, can you mute your phone also?
Wait,
If
did
you're
he
not
say
not
anything
speaking,
under
please
his
mute your
voice?
phone.
Don't do that. Don't do
Can I
that.
say something real quick?
Number
Sure.
8, number 7 is trying to choose, and
I was
Velvet's
asking.
talking.
Okay.
No, go ahead. I want to hear what you guys say, Jay.
No,
Okay.
I was just gonna tell number 7 that, God bless you and God bless all you lovely ladies. But there's no way you could act like you got a doctor's appointment with the baby and then you could like leave from there.
So look, I was thinking, no, let me tell you, I was thinking, right? Because I was in a situation like this. It depends on the situation you in. Because you have some men that'll keep you around them 24/7, try to find a way to keep tabs on you. So you gotta get around that. Let's think.
Right.
What can happen, right? All right, this is what I did. I'll tell you a partial part of my experience, right? He didn't want me to leave. Nature Boy didn't want me to leave with Eliana. He did this bizarre activity one day. Like I just made us. I actually pampered him to the point where I made him comfortable in my presence to make him feel comfortable. Like I didn't let him or give him any notion that I wanted to leave or that I wanted to. I just kind of really gave my energy to the circumstance to create another one to get. So when I created this to pretty much leave, I packed bags beforehand. I packed exactly what I needed. Not what I wanted, but what I absolutely needed. Because a lot of times people are afraid of leaving shit behind. Don't be afraid to leave all that shit. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Like you could get all that back. But this what you do. You make sure you got what you need beforehand. Like I'm talking about weeks beforehand. Make sure you got a safe of something. You know what I'm saying? Because at any point in time during your exit or your exodus, there are going to be windows of opportunity. You just have to know them and seize them. For instance, shit, but it all depends on the person as well because everybody do certain things. They have certain activities. I'll tell you, huh?
The type of person that he is. Okay, so I tried to leave before, and I actually got away. When he called the police on me, and they threatened to arrest me if I didn't bring her back.
I got
Yes.
a question. Number 7, did you?
So
Because I
why
used to
don't you go to
volunteer.
the police then?
Huh?
Yeah.
Why don't you go yourself to the police then to avoid
We,
that and
yeah.
and talk about it with them and be like, listen, I'm taking me and my daughter out of the situation and we're going this way. Have you tried that scenario or no?
No.
You can try that, number 7. And I used to also volunteer at a DV center. Did you try to reach out to a DV center?
Mm-mm.
Try
What
to
is
reach out to them. They are for domestic violence. For
Oh,
yes, they are very helpful. They will help you even if you leave with nothing with you and your child. They will help you with everything, court cases. They will help you with a lot. So you and they will hide you. So you need to either do
The
what
only thing that I
Let me
fear,
tell you something.
the only thing that
Let's
I fear of is that we
pause.
have connection with
Hold on.
our police
Hold
department here.
hold on, wait. I want to say this before we continue this conversation, cause it's getting a little
Lay
weird
down.
to me a little bit, right? If you are in that situation, right? Study the person who you're in a relationship with. Make sure you know. I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna leave you with this. Make sure you know their patterns. Make sure you get a good idea of what they would do, even what they wouldn't do, but or would do behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Create your exodus around that. When you get to the place where you need to be, once you've left from out of his custody or whatever, immediately get in contact with the police. You have to be willing and open to talk about the abuse, because if you don't, then they're gonna act like y'all are okay, and they're gonna say, well, you can't kidnap his kid if that was the case when you left, because you probably made it seem like to them that you didn't have nothing going on with him when you actually did. So you have to be open about the abuse and be willing to, and not afraid to speak up about it, so that you can get the help. Because if you don't talk about the abuse, then you can't get the help. And I'm gonna just leave you with that. And that's the only thing you can do. Study your person. Study him. Know his moves. Know his whereabouts. Know certain things when he go to sleep.